So about Deku's 1,000,000% Detroit smash. Holy crap. So what's up guys, Foxen here. And yes, holy crap. I mean, what else can you say about that 1,000,000% punch? You finally got into one of the best parts of the My Hero Academia Season 3 anime. The previous episode pretty much ended on this cliffhanger. The muscular villain was all on his own next to Kota. You found out that the muscular was the one that actually killed Kota's parents. I mean, what are the freaking chances of these two meeting up? But either way, it's still so messed up. Although interestingly, this guy didn't really care for revenge. He really just wanted to beat the crap out of anyone in his way. So before Deku's One Punch Man moment, there were quite a lot of other amazing moments from him. At the beginning of this, you just have Deku saving Kota, just like the hero he wishes to be. And yeah, you thought you were done with seeing Deku getting his body fucked up? No, that's back. Right at the start of this, Deku's arm, it quickly went to totally useless. What was pretty surprising to see is that the muscular was able to take a 100% smash and not even flinch. Although the awesome part about this whole situation was that even though Deku was pretty much out, he found a way to turn it around. So this is what I freaking love about Deku, actually thinking through the situation. Even with that super messed up arm, he found a way to make it useful, attaching himself to this muscular thing. And then even more shockingly was the muscular taking the full 100% punch again. I mean, just seeing Deku trying his damn hardest to save Kota, it was such an epic moment. Of course, this eventually led to the 1,000,000% Detroit smash. Ladies and gentlemen, Deku just became One Punch Man. Fortunately for him, he's not bald. Although, was that really 1,000,000? If it was, that should have not only killed, but instantly liquefied the muscular. And not only him, Deku's body, you should have seen this meat explosion. So yeah, it wasn't literally 1,000,000. As for the whole Kota situation, I did mention last time how there was this whole Naruto comparison. But now, I'm really glad that My Hero Academia really didn't spend so much time drilling into this. At the end of this, it seems like Kota finally got a change of heart. Deku has become that special hero for someone else. Anyway, as for other things in this episode, at the beginning of this, you had Eraserhead rushing back. Unfortunately, Debbie took him out right from the start. Come on, Eraserhead just cannot get a break. As for some of the other villains, you have that guy with the multiple swords. Literally, a sword made out of daggers, swords, other knives. It turns out that these two, fighting two of the Pussycats, are actually Stain followers. So pretty much just other villains joining that fan club. Or cult, I should say at this point. Oh, and let me quickly bring up the muscular again. He did mention something about the reason they were there. He specifically was looking for Bakugo. I wonder how Bakugo's gonna feel about that. I could just picture him raging. And talking about Bakugo, Shoto and Bakugo actually ran into that weird dude that was tied up in some bondage gear. I was wondering about how or if they were gonna censor this guy a bit. And in this episode, you did see him standing next to this chopped off arm. When I saw that, I was thinking, the way they position that, that's definitely censored. But actually, it turns out that it's not. It was exactly that way in the manga. So thankfully, they're keeping it faithful. Also, one more thing about Deku's 1,000,000% Detroit smash. The only surprising thing I did find in this episode was just the end. I really pictured Deku screaming, which he is, but they just don't have audio for it. I can't be the only person that would have preferred to at least hear a little bit of that. As for some interesting manga bits, the one thing I did appreciate about the manga for this arc was just the overview map that they showed of where everyone was at a given time. And also for this episode, they are moving quite fast. 3 chapters were covered, which isn't surprising, there was a ton of action here. But anyway, let me hear from you. Question of the day. How freaking awesome was Deku's 1,000,000% Detroit smash? Was anyone else in tears during that scene? And what do you think is coming up now? It seems like Deku's body is just shattered. And also, which of your favorite heroes do you want to see coming up in a battle? Anyway, be sure to 1,000,000% Detroit smash that like button and subscribe. I am doing these weekly reviews for My Hero Academia Season 3. Later today, check out my review for the SAO GGO spinoff, and also Darling in the Franxx. That's been pretty fun. And I'll see you guys later.